Review. We had said today we think we can hit bounces. And we need to stay objective. Our plan today, we said you can't short the low. Fine. Some of the traders here thought it would be going down. And Mike's call for let's try buying 11s and 12s and see if we can't get back towards the gap. This is the sensible trade. And then the expected resistance zone, this 15, 16 area to hold and come backwards. So the plan today was try to get something going this way, get some seed capital. We had a few traders made it both ways. And then take the risk coming back this way that this would hold. And that trade did not work, and you need to take your stop outs. You cannot just keep averaging in. So for traders here that took that idea of resistance ahead, and we said, you know, the boys could be putting the game on us today, that this is, the low is in already and going this way. And I said earlier we were starting to see higher highs rotating, and be very careful about our original plan. So if you stuck with the original plan of you're going to try to hit the 16 to 17 resistance, when this thing comes out, IB, and we start to crawl above the blue line and get the shakeout, this is where you got to just cool off. You know, not every trade is going to work. And this is a case of someone getting the right call, trading, taking it off, reversing, and getting stopped out. You know, turns out the best trade would have been, in hindsight though, is easier. But I said, you know, big mistake if the shorts cannot control this 16 zone. You know, and when you start to read this higher high pattern that's being made, and the squeeze pattern comes in. Angels and demons style. You know, I said if the shorts cannot get the ball back under this 12 to 1375 range, then already, you know, the beach ball is bounced up and then we're squeezing the other way. And I don't like to see this taken out because now it makes it harder to believe in the short side. So on pullbacks, you'll tend to think, probably the boys are going to do it again. So I think the shorts lost big time already by not being able to keep this gap confined. And we said the very reason that we thought it would be hard was because of the daily chart. You know, that daily chart right here, this green line, we said be very careful. That's at 10. So this could just be the head fake. Turned out that's what happened. So the worst thing that you can do is lose in here and then, you know, just totally lose your cool. So the first thing you want to do is go sidelines, think, and then decide if and when you want to take another shot and in which direction. Because you don't have to stick with a plan that says, okay, you know, I'm just going to short all day. We said that would be a very dangerous thought, that if the boys got it above, you know, the blue line here, that already the shorts are in trouble. So congrats, Mike made a great call today that he liked, you know, buying. And then the flip zone in here turns out to be, you know, very ugly for anybody that want to hit the bounce. And when you do, take your stop out, you can think more clearly on the sideline. And then the first goal will be get your stop out back. So net, if you played early and made the early change as we had talked, checking out our primary first range from the low to the 16s, you know, you've had some capital to risk that was already obtained from the market. So you shouldn't be too bad, you know, net. But clearly the best trade today was to buy and hold. No doubt. And you're not going to get every trade right. And when you feel the pressure that it won't reverse, that it's coming here, you know, be realistic about it. I said the 14 is our angel. We can't break that in here. And this pressure comes out and you're going towards the gap, close the gap. So long side definitely got well into the pocket of shorts, and we're going to remind you that from angels and demons that the aggressive resistance zone in here ahead of the gap did not work. Conservative zone back in the 18 range, and that's being threatened right now as well. So I think there's some trapped bodies, and probably best for the short side to just relax for a few minutes. Maybe better at lunchtime. 21 is yesterday's resistance zone. We're still keeping that as an important idea today. And your goal today will be to get your money back if you lost some in this zone right in here, because this is probably where most traders got beat, from 16 to this 18.5. So keep that in mind, that there will be a lot of traders that are going to try to hold and get themselves out whole. And in my opinion, we've broken the overnight high. We've broken this high from yesterday, this bounce high, which I said I do not want to see it get above. It has done that. So I think, you know, any pullbacks today will probably get bought. And we said early today that this 1875 would probably be a key marker if we got it that high. So anybody that's long side, by now you've had a great run if you've just stayed with your trailer. And my suggestion is move stops up. Don't let this get away from you.